It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Welcome back, and thanks for joining me on another cool toy video. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. The channel with the coolest toys on the internet, bar none, and cool other things too, not just toys. Even the cool sound of my voice, right? You don't have to answer that. Anyway, thanks for joining me. And as always, before we get rolling here, get comfortable, get cozy in your favorite chair. It might be a Barco lounge, a lazy boy, a stool, a revolving chair, the kitchen, the living room, wherever the heck you're at. Maybe it's the diner. Do they still have diners where you're at? And grab a drink, a coffee, a tea, and a snack. Focus on what you're seeing now, because I'm going to show you the amazing Starjet. And I'm not sure if I've shown this before because it's my second one. But the reason I purchased this is because I had not seen the box before. Now, if you're ensconced and you're chawing on your Slim Jim and you're paying attention, this is clearly a 50s toy. And we're going to start with this box, which is the main reason I added a second Starjet. It's because I didn't have a box. Now, the box isn't in the greatest shape. And, you know, what can you expect? It's 70 years old. Now, is this... Here's the rub. Here's the question. Here's the dilemma, the enigma. Is this a space toy or is it just a futuristic, spacey car? Can we tell from the box? And I would say the answer is not 100%, because like most people will see this and say, well, it's a race car. Well, it could be, but it could also be racing on a different planet. An exoplanet, a lunar surface or something. We don't know because the box isn't clear. When you look at it this way, it looks like a rocket car. But again, it could be racing on the Bonneville salt flats, setting a speed record. That, to me, you know, if I had to give my opinion, as much as I'd want it to be a straight up space toy, I'd say probably it's more of a rocket car, domestic rocket car. But, you know, I'm erring on the side of being conservative, and I'm not going to hype up just because I own it. Now, again, you can make the argument either way. I'll let you gander at this, and you tell me. But the art style is pretty cool, man. It's this thing just zooming by, and it looks like he's breaking the freaking sound barrier with this thing. So, again, I would prefer it to be a clear-cut space toy, but I think the odds are that it was a futuristic kind of a rocket car. But you tell me in the comments what you think it is. Now, that's it for your box. And again, 50s color. And one of the colors that I really dig on the 50s is this kind of like green and muted red, orangey red. It's a different vibe from the 60s. And I know my Texas designer, Marcy, she feels the same way. She digs these. Now, when I look under here and I see this discoloration, it's almost like it was in I see this when people smoked a lot. Let me smell it. Doesn't smell smoky, though. Doesn't smell smoky. Could this just be natural patina? I wonder if it would clean up, but I wouldn't clean it up. But it looks like under here is the kind of like the bluish hue, or is this just the green that's fading? It's interesting, right? And here's a tin, kind of like a stabilizing wheel. Now, it has these big oversized front wheels with this rubber. And I can tell you this rubber isn't exactly like deteriorating, but it's also not the most pliable and flexible. So you'd have to be kind of careful. Now, over here you have this venting, and I'm not sure if this is for like sparking. It seems like they would have a spark wheel in there. You see that? Part of the problem is I do have some slippage here. Oh, there is sparks. There you go. Oh, look at that. Amazing, right? So this thing is still freaking sparking after nearly 70 years. And you, my loyal audience, are probably the first people to see this thing sparking in probably 50 years. I mean, maybe this thing was bought and put away. How the heck did this thing survive with the flint intact? And I can tell you, this is a crimp toy too, and it was not opened. These tabs look untouched, so probably wasn't played with much. Now it has a dome here, and it's a cool cockpit. The pilot is all tin. So wow, I can't believe that thing was sparking. I think I missed it sparking a couple of times because I did not expect it to spark. But we were pleasantly surprised. And by the way, this is an SAN, which is short for Marusan Toys. And now as far as rolling here, there's no grip. And there's some slippage when I did it by hand. And I'm not going to do it again. I can kind of push it along. But you know why? I don't want to get a grippy surface because I don't want to wear out the rest of the flint. You saw something that may not have been seen for, as far as I know, maybe 65 years. So I think that's freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal. All tin except this celluloid dome here. And it's all yellow too. So that's pretty much it. Kind of nice font here, nice fin, all complete. And that is your Starjet by Marusan in an original box. I'm going to do a flyover as I end this video. And I would ask you, if you like these kind of toys, do me a favor, as always, thumb up the video. And if you're not a subscriber, you know what? You could subscribe. That would be fantastic. And share the videos anywhere that I don't. If you know of a place you could share them. Maybe you could clip them if you have a TikTok account. I'd be more than agreeable to anyone cutting, little clips of these and doing TikToks with these. I think that'd be cool. And as long as you let me know, I'd like to see them. With that, thanks for your time. It's greatly appreciated. And I will talk to you later.